Hey, thanks for tuning in because I got something to say. Welcome to Talk That Shit Radio podcast where controversy meets real issues. And I am your host that say the most, Mr. Talk That Shit. Let me talk my shit, man, about these alpha females and these beta males. This is a real problem going on in today's society. It's too many feminine men and too many masculine women. They're switching roles. You got these transformers running around here, being something they not, switching their whole identity because of the way they feel inside. Come on, man. Your feelings is, they're not feelings. I don't know what they is, but they not feelings. You know what I'm saying? But it's just been a lot of people coming out of what they were meant to be. The man is the alpha of the situation, and the female is the beta, the feminine one. You dig what I'm saying? But hey, man, you know, you always gonna hear me talk my shit and say what I got to say, man. You dig what I'm saying? And we got a special guest in here today, Mr. Will Belafonte. You dig what I'm saying? And we gonna see what he got to say on the subject. But first, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to click the link below, subscribe, like the videos. You know what I'm saying? So you know when some more shit talking is coming at you, man. But right now, we about to holler at Will Belafonte and see what he got to say about you beta males and you alpha females. Oh, man, this some more of it you did?
Yeah,
that's it.
ATL chilling, you know what I'm talking about?
I could dig it, man. So as for these alpha females, man, going around. It's a lot of these women that's acting like they men, you know what I'm saying, stepping up like they men, you know, and it's a lot of these men, so-called men, we'll just call them males, because there's no such thing as a beta male. You're gonna, I mean, beta man, basically, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, play your role, play your position that was given to you. You dig what I'm saying? So what do you think defines the difference between an alpha female and a beta male?
I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, you know. An alpha female, a lot of these alpha females had no other choice but to be an alpha female. You feel what I'm saying? They had to step it up, you know what I mean?
How?
And some of these beta males was raised by females, so they beta-ass niggas, you feel what I'm saying?
But just because you were raised by a woman does not make you automatically turn to a feminine man. And just because a girl might have just been raised by her dad, turn her to a feminine. What makes this woman want to be masculine or feel that she can be the leader?
I think it's just each his own. And some women have never seen a strong man. You know what I mean?
So they never seen their father. So their father wasn't strong. Their father was a pansy, right?
The father might have been a real nigga, but the mama left because she didn't want a real nigga. She wanted a sucker.
Okay, so wouldn't the father teach the daughter?
A sucker, you feel what I'm saying? Now, you know how many women made themselves single and left because I ain't like this nigga no more, and the kids ain't seen him, and mama told him a bullshit ass story.
Right.
So you was a lot of men. They daddies was real niggas, but they mama didn't want a real nigga, so they left for that sucker nigga. So now you got raised by a sucker.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
All right.
You ain't even in your truth, cause you supposed a nigga back in the day, if he was a blacksmith. His like he would be a blacksmith like his dad. Niggas don't even know who to be.
So, did you come from a two-parent household?
I had a great stepfather.
Okay. So, if you didn't have a stepfather and you were just raised by your mom, do you think you would have turned out a feminine male?
I would have been. I remember being young. This is true. I've never told nobody the story. Like, my mom moved me to Texas. Like, she said, that's my story. We left like refugees leaving Haiti, right? I was in Brooklyn, New York in the 80s. Crack era. One day I was like 19, 20.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn. Crown Heights, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Carroll Street, you know, and I said, Mom, you realize you moved to Austin, you know what I mean, right around the time the crack era? She's like, hell yeah, all the men were either on crack or supposed to be around crack. So before I met my stepfather, I was only around my grandmother, my auntie. I wasn't around no men. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just like, even I remember my big brother said, I was not sweet, but as a young nigga, I was kind of, because that's all I was around. But when I met my stepfather, that's why I used to get so many fights. He told me, you hit a nigga first. You know, he taught me gangster shit. Right. He told me to stand, you know what I'm saying? If I'd never had that real-ass dude, I probably would have been a punk-ass nigga. I'd never seen it.
So you don't believe that there's mothers out here teaching their boys how to be men?
Yeah, there's
without
some
a
men-
father
yeah.
in their life.
Some women do a good job of it, to be honest with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So there's plenty of men out there that was raised by a single mom that didn't turn feminine.
It's just, man, it's man, we don't
And vice
pick our
versa.
parents.
You
We
have
don't-
people.
nobody wanted a dope fiend mama.
Right.
Nobody wanted a daddy that played with their
Right.
booty.
You can't
feel
control
what I'm
that.
saying? You can't control
Right,
that. You
right,
feel what I'm
right,
saying?
right. Right.
So it's just about it. Like, I feel like if just to go, in hindsight and talk about the issues at hand, I think that you need to know who you are as a person, because
Okay.
a lot of times that's why in your relationship you might have a conflict, because you're an alpha male, you with this alpha chick, and it's not gonna
Right,
work.
right,
You feel what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right.
These beta niggas need an alpha chick.
For things
You feel
to
what I'm saying?
balance.
For it to balance.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's what I think it is.
So society, they always have a lot of expectations on what people should be doing and this and that. So
Hey man, fuck society, fuck they. They be like they said fuck they, nigga. I don't like they, nigga. I don't like society,
Right.
nigga.
Okay.
Society can suck my dick.
okay, monetization.
My bad, you know what I'm saying? Society can suck my dick. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. So like, how does society expectations about gender affect people today?
The world is messed up because of society. You feel what I'm saying? And the whole gender. I was in an Uber ride one time, right? And this lady was a lesbian, right?
Right.
And she said to me, she says, I don't agree with how they're pushing homosexuality.
Right.
Nigga, my auntie, Kim, rest in peace, was a dyke when it was cool to say dyke. When you could say dyke.
Right.
She been lesbian forever.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I had an uncle, was gay forever. They naturally who they are. You feel what I'm saying? But now they're pushing it on it. So now, let's break this down. So now these beta niggas, they really just beta. You feel what I'm saying? But now they like, oh, it's cool to be gay. So now I'm faggot. We're going to edit that. So now I'm gay. You feel what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm the one that edited it.
I would be canceled before I start.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, so you got certain dudes who are just beta males. They just soft because that's how they was raised. But now society is pushing homosexuality. And back to what the Uber driver said, she doesn't like it.
Right.
And then she brought up Dwayne Wade. And he said,
Man.
she says kids go through changes. They don't know who they are.
It's called puberty.
You feel what I'm saying? Just different life. 1 minute you're a headbanger, the next minute you're this, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you grow up. He said, so why would you take that little boy's thing and he don't really know who he is yet?
Because he's just a child. He's just a child, and you're giving him the right to choose what he wants to be. You're telling him, hey, maybe God did make a mistake. Maybe you weren't supposed to be a boy.
Yeah.
So if you want to, little Johnny, or whatever your name is, let's do it. No.
I think until the let's do it part, you were correct. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like, I think that's the reason why, if there's a gay agenda, if there is one, you feel what I'm saying? Think about it, bro. We black, right? You know who I'm mad about this situation? I said this on another podcast. Right?
Obama.
No. I'm gonna tell you who fucked up the situation, right? Because think about it, we black, we fought for our rights, right? If back in the day when he was young, from Austin, Texas, Austin's been gay. We had our little gay district. Gay people was gay, but they were happy. They did what the fuck they wanted to do, right? You feel what I'm saying? But then stupid motherfuckers started gay bashing them niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Not giving them a job. So if you was gay bashing me and beating my people up, killing my people, and not letting me I'm gonna fight for my motherfucking rights. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not mad at them because that's who they naturally are.
But don't throw it in people's face. Don't throw it in these kids'
Don't use
face.
propaganda. Don't put it in the movie. Kids should not be talked about. Nothing sexual.
No, your sexual preference is your business.
Not on the 5th grade. We're even exploring.
Keep it
this
out the
book,
schools.
Bobby's transgender. No. You feel what I'm saying?
Bobby's confused.
Yeah.
Bobby's confused.
Yeah.
Keep this
He's a
stuff
kid, you know what I'm saying?
out of these children, because these children's mind has not developed enough to even comprehend what's being thrown at them.
Yeah, but you know what? Can I switch up a little bit? You know what's so fucked up about the gay movement? You know what's really fucked up about it?
The gay part?
Huh?
The gay part.
None of it. None of the gay part. None of the gay part, right? What's fucked up is our bitch-ass black leaders how do y'all let the gay people get more rights than us?
Exactly.
That's the fucked up is these bitch-ass black politicians,
you go back
and these
to
black leaders that let gay people, y'all was supposed to get y'all rights.
You go back to Obama. Barack your mama gave these gay people rights to get married and everything else. Now, what is Sam marrying Steve for?
I can't knock that. right?
Why not?
It's none of my
It's
fucking
not,
business.
That's not. That
It's
is
none of my business. It's none of my business.
No. Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Are you yourself a Christian? Okay. So if you believe in God, okay, but you believe in God.
Yeah.
You believe in the Bible?
I use it for motivation, and I think there's a lot of great things in the Bible.
Okay.
But it was written by man.
True. But it was inspired by God.
I trust no man.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
So you think that it's okay for a man to be in a marital relationship with another man or a woman?
I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. That's his business.
Okay, so is it okay? Is it okay if your teenage high school child goes sell crack during lunchtime?
Is we broke?
Don't matter.
Do we need some money?
Is it okay for a kid to go out there to be standing on the corner at the Greyhound station at 13 years old selling dope?
But I don't know why he's doing it. His mama might be on dope, and he got two little sisters and brothers he got to take care of.
But is it right?
It's not right.
Why?
Because drugs fuck up families.
No.
Fuck up
Why
lives.
isn't it right for that 13-year-old child to be out there selling drugs?
Oh, yeah, he's a kid. What's he doing out there? Why is he out there? I need to find a problem.
Okay, so even if you found the problem that his mama's doing bad, this and that, does that change the narrative if it's right or wrong?
No, it doesn't change.
Okay, so it shouldn't change the narrative if it's right or wrong for two men to be married to each other, which was meant for a man and a woman only.
But this is the thing about it, right? Like drugs was put here by our government. It's fucked up. But a person choosing if they want to suck a dick, you feel what I'm saying?
It's not about the sexual act. We're not talking about sexual acts. We are talking about commitment, marital commitment.
I don't give a fuck. You know.
Whether you care or not,
I know
it's right or wrong. That's a personal preference.
I know I can't say because that's why it's a personal preference. It's not like crack is affecting somebody.
It don't affect you.
It's affecting the families.
But it's not affecting
It does
your family.
because poverty affects everybody. Because when there's poverty, that's when crimes get committed. Motherfuckers, innocent people get died in shootouts and guns. That's a different situation. Like I'm not no homophobe. My main thing when it comes to the gay thing is they're pushing it on our kids.
Right.
And they're trying to make it, they're trying to persuade people. So back to what you were saying about the beta male type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So now a guy who's just on the fence, he's like, well, I'm a beta man. I'm a little soft. Now he's like, well, fuck it. I'll just be gay. I don't have no game. I'm not a player. I can't get no bitches. But I can go get on this website and a nigga gonna come suck me up tonight. So what I'm saying? Because it's being pushed on them. You feel what I'm saying? On all the commercials, the TVs.
Okay, it's what they see, it's what they hear, it's what's thrown at them.
I feel like if it's a choice, because like I know people, like I got cousins and shit, you know, shout out to my cousin Yellow Stud, the Yellow Stud of the South, you feel what I'm saying? She's been that since we was little. You feel what I'm saying? That's who she was. So now that she's grown, she's still who she is. She hasn't made a change.
Why is she like that? Because she didn't have anyone feminine to teach her femininity?
We've never, I know her mother, I know her father. I don't know why my cousin
That's what you have to talk about. Women, alpha females, they learn it somewhere. Just like any other child, they learn it at home.
Yeah.
Okay? So this alpha female is learning that she has to be masculine because she was never taught to be feminine.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that she's gay. You have masculine women that are not gay.
Yeah.
They just have those tendencies.
Yeah, but this goes what I'm saying about what I'm against. Because like now it's just like, especially like some girls, like if you ever notice, right? Like a real skinny, we'll take a real skinny girl and a fat girl, right? Now if she's skinny, no body, no titties and shit, but she put a dress on, to society she's really not attractive, right? To a fat girl, she's not attractive to what, even though motherfuckers love BBWs on the low. You feel what I'm saying, right? But when she puts that fitted cap on, woo, she got swag. She's a whole nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So bam, the same thing for the skinny girl. Now she got swag. Now she can go mac a fucking hurt-ass female. Now she getting pussy. She's lit. Woo. She wasn't getting nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So now since society done pushed it, like, oh, I'll just be gay.
Society made her something because that's what she thought she was supposed to be, not what she wanted to be.
Because it gave you an option. Back in the day, I feel like my auntie and them, my little cousin and them, they wanted to be gay. They probably was dealing with something in their mind. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, I want pussy. I don't want dick. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what they wanted to do. So I would never knock my cousin. I would never knock my daughter. I wouldn't be happy. You feel what I'm saying? I want a strong masculine son because see, there's a difference between masculinity, right? So masculine, right, is I don't like feminine shit. I don't like crybaby shit. I don't like none of that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't want my son to be no feminine ass son because to me a male is supposed to be masculine. So it'd be a lit down to me, but I'm still gonna accept my son and embrace my son.
The problem with a lot of over masculine men is they forget that they're humans.
That's a fact.
And they forget that they do have emotions also. And men are taught and told to keep their emotions intact.
Yeah.
Don't share them. It's okay for a woman. So,
and that's fucked up.
Society makes it a man feel that I'm feminine because I express my emotions. I express how I feel. But you fail to realize when a man holds it in, when a man holds in his feelings,
he busts sometimes.
He is going to explode, and it's not going to be good for the household.
Yeah. But it's fucked up. Even me, like growing up, like I ain't never been able to really like shout out to my homies and my people that I can confide in. But like my nigga, like I have never been able to come to nobody with niggas told me my whole life, toughen up, you weak. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing affects me. You feel what I'm saying? Because it was always like I never had nobody that could just cry to or no shit like that. Motherfucker, like you tripping. You feel what I'm saying? That's just like being broke. When I first moved to Atlanta, I was broke. I fell out for the first time in my life. Before, like, if I would be broke, I'm a hustler. I might be broke for a couple of days. We back on it. You feel what I'm saying? But I had never really just been broke. Cause at that time, I said, man, I ain't never going back to the street. I almost lost my life. Me and the Grim Wiggle used to play peekaboo. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't never come up like I'm just some gangster nigga. But niggas who know me and know these scars on my body, like, I really been there, done that. You understand what I'm saying? So the point of the world, like, going with this, the point I'm saying is like, when I was broke. So when I came to Atlanta, I was really broke for the first time. Like, I fell out. Nothing was working, right? And you know what I realized? Nobody gives a fuck about a grown black man.
No.
You fuck your daughter still wants her shit. Your mom ain't nobody. My mom and them help me, but I'm just saying that was the first time I realized niggas looked at me like, nigga, what the? But guess what? I said as a joke. Guess what I realized? How do you broke niggas stay broke for years? Hey, I came to fuck up real quick, Jack.
So why should people care about what another grown man is going through?
So we was having this conversation off camera, right? Listen, shout out to Kwame Ture, Stokely Carmichael. If you don't know who he is, that's the problem. Right? If you never read Destruction of Black Civilization, that's the problem. If you never watched Hidden Color, that's the problem because you don't know what's going on. Stokely Carmichael, I'm paraphrasing, he had a statement, I used to have it memorized. He said, if we're not going to, when we start talking about the problems in the black community, it's a problem. So we got to solve a problem, right? So you got to add 1 + 2, 2 + 3, right? If we are not going to put what the white man has done to us in the equation, we will never get the right answer. Because guess what?
Yes, you have to add every variant.
But black people always want to say, "Oh, don't blame the white man. Back to the subject of this conversation is the femininity and all that. I would love to do a research, right, to see when the black feminine man came about, right? Because in the 50s and the 60s, we were the most motherfucking married couples. Right. They had to do a shit called How to Sell a Negro. Right? On How to Sell a Negro, they said, hey, man, the black man ain't never been able to wear his own clothes, so that's why we like luxury shit. The whole purpose of that I don't know if it's a documentary or whatever it is, was to get white people who was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if black people got money. They were like, black people have good credit. They all have refrigerators. They listen to music. That's why they invested into the music. So at the end of the day, bro, these people stopped what we had going on. Right. Well, you got to think about it, bro. Everything. Look at how through time how much black people have overcome, right? We overcame slavery. Bam, we hit you with Black Wall Street. Shut that shit down. You feel what I'm saying? Right. We got it. A lot of people forget about what's my nigga that was taking it back to the bitch ass nigga that took his name.
Rick Ross?
No. What's the bitch ass nigga? I done ran down on this nigga a couple times. Marcus Garvey. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the bitch nigga. What's the bitch nigga name? The nigga that ain't never got to school?
I don't know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. What's the nigga, man? But anyway, fuck that shit. Yeah. But anyway, what I'm saying is, we black people, that's why I'm glad I'm the one editing this. Yeah. But anyway, black people, bam, Marcus Garvey, right? Look what he did. He was taking people out to Africa. We was rich. Right. Then this was the biggest blow ever in America, right? Right? Is First of all, our ancestors, our elders, witnessed the lynching, watched the lynching. We right across from the Greyhound. You know somebody trying to sue the Greyhound right now because the fucking Greyhound had lynching charters? White people would come from miles to go, they about to hang a nigger in Austin, Texas. We're on the way.
Right.
Bring the kids, right?
Yeah.
But our elders, I'm finna wrap this up. Our elders witnessed this, right? So then after they witnessed that, then this nigga named Martin Luther King from Atlanta, Georgia, which Atlanta was like, fuck you, nigga. Take your ass to Alabama with that shit. Right. You causing problems. Then Malcolm X, his own people killed him, right? Well, so look, my nigga, when they said this was what was happening, bro. This is all fact. I'm gonna do a documentary on this. The hippies, the white people, right? Even Fred Hampton. That's why they killed Fred Hampton. You feel what I'm saying? Because he was getting the whites and the blacks were coming together. The good whites and blacks was coming together. They had to stop it. They put the drugs and made the hippies look like they was weirdos. They killed every fucking black leader it was, right? So after that, all the black people was like, nigga, fuck that revolutionary shit. Most of the people who was doing the revolution was in college, right? So guess what happened? They went and got jobs for corporate America, for the government. They not finna buck no more. So that's why we in this situation. And then the killer that took us off of ICU is they put us on crack cocaine. Now our grandmama who just had to watch lynchings gotta raise her kids, man. Only thing she had was sweet G's. That's why I don't get mad at grandma still waiting for sweet G's even though master gave it to her. That's all she had was sweet G's. Jesus gonna help us.
So how is relationships affected by the
because they broke
switch,
up the home.
By the role switch of the individual.
It's everything. Like I said, back what I just said. We cannot sum up the problem if we don't put what the what. This is what I want. I want to know where.
But the black problem is not the white people problem.
No.
The black problem is not the Mexican people problem.
Because we breaking in your house, we killing, nigga. When they shooting up 60 rounds, innocent people die.
The black household and their relationships and whatever
started, bro, when they said take the man out the house.
But what they got to do right now, that has nothing to do with their dynamics. Everybody has individual dynamics. You can't put other racist situations on.
Let's rewind. I just said in the 50s and 60s, this is right before Martin Luther King, right? We was winning. Grandmama had
yes. It was more black.
All that 90% of niggas' grandmamas had good credit right now. The Swanson man come and pull up and all the time, right? And then they said, hey, y'all poor. If y'all want some money, right? We gonna feed you. We gonna house you. You can't have your man. Now where the man gonna go?
He gonna go work.
He can't get a job.
He gonna go to the fields.
He gonna go to the field. He ain't gonna make no real money though. He don't know nothing about money.
He don't want to make no real money. He gonna be picking cotton and cone.
Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, I watched a cold documentary about this. What happened was, when the white man started feeding us, guess what happened? The kids don't respect mama no more because mama, the motherfucking man pays you. You don't pay the rent. The government pay you, right? So now the mama can't work because if she make too much money, she got to stay on welfare, right? Guess what? Now the mama got crack in her mouth. Now mama a dope fiend.
So what's the excuse?
Now grandmama got,
What's the excuse now? Because they doing the same thing now. These women sitting up on welfare having these kids getting a check.
Do you know what social engineering is?
I've heard of it, yes.
That's what our government socially this the same way that Willie Lynch predicted what he predicted, they kept it going.
So you feel
he was winning.
Do you feel that everything that black people went through in those type of situations that everybody else went through?
What do you mean?
How do you feel, besides you say, okay, well, black people is gonna come in here and rob you and sell you dope and all that type of shit, right? Do you feel that how black fathers were taking out the home back in the day affects the dynamic of a white household or a Mexican household or an Asian household?
No, listen. Like that's what I grew up in Texas. I was in Texas, nigga. I got Mexican aunties and uncles.
So
is
it different or
nobody has been done by this is other fucked up. This is how mentally society and these people, this American government has fucked you off, right? If a little girl or boy gets raped, right? He has to go through therapy, right?
Right.
Our people have been tormented and fucked with our heads, and ain't nobody said, let's help them. Let's get them some therapy. They say, oh, don't blame the white man.
Why you think a lot of African Americans go through mental health issues and they don't realize
Nobody's helped us.
How many African American people right now are secure with going to get mental health help? How many?
But what I'm saying is, why do you black people, right? I'm gonna call you niggas.
Because they not black people.
Do not, no nigga, all you niggas, bro, because y'all is not woke. Because I had to go, when I found out the word social engineering when I was living in Fayetteville, Georgia, when you're in Atlanta, you don't see white people, right? I stayed at home. Because I felt like the first crack I seen, I was going, because I realized why my people, like I was lucky, my mama had us in the suburb, we was middle class. But I used to go fuck with the East Side niggas at 02, 2123, and I saw my homeboys. Like, I remember I was tripping on some shit one day. My nigga was like, well, at least y'all got somewhere to live. I was like, damn, my partner ain't got nowhere to live, really. You feel what I'm saying? It made me appreciate what I got, but it made me, damn, like, I started to realize that my homeboys is fucked up because of the government. I love my mama to death. You know, we might fight sometime, whatever, you feel what I'm saying? But my mama was smart enough to get me the fuck out of Brooklyn, New York, and go meet me my motherfucking stepdad. And social engineering, but the niggas who move to the suburb and forget about their homeboy and their kinfolks, guess what happened? So you move to the suburbs, right? Now your kid want to go party with his cousins in the hood, but he's squaring the bitch. Now he done got killed, he done shot somebody because he want to be harder because we left our aunties and I feel like some of you motherfuckers don't. Black people need to create a system where if you want to be helped, we helped you. You feel what I'm saying?
But you have to want it. Black people don't want nothing.
Because that's what I'm saying. We have been socially engineered not to want it.
At what point in time is the black person going to stop blaming and take responsibility and acceptance for their own actions?
What is our own actions?
Your own actions.
You're lying. You're lying right now. It's not our own actions. When social engineering, it is a fact. It is American history.
When are you going to stop blaming?
What we have to do is do what the Jewish people do and lobby for our rights. This bitch Kamala fucking Harris ain't gave us no motherfucker. She ain't said, could you call him Obama? None of these niggas have done nothing.
They're not gonna either. They're not gonna either.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we have to do. We have to stop following these false prophets and really get some real leadership that's gonna tell us what to do so we can lobby for real shit.
I can dig it. You know. So, hey, listen, bottom line is this, man. Play your position. Play your part. Women, stop bringing these boys up to be like you. Okay? Teach these girls to be feminine as they should be. Start taking responsibility for your actions in the way your life is. Your life is not fucked up in 2024 because of something that happened in 1824.
That's a
okay?
lie. That's a lie.
So start taking responsibility for your actions today.
So let me ask you a question.
Hold on. We wrap it up.
No, I gotta ask this question. Are we not gonna own up to the white man for his responsibility? What the fuck he did to us?
So we just say fuck the white man? Yes. Start owning up to your own actions.
So when are y'all going to say that? I never hear you niggas say nothing about that. Y'all want to blame yourselves, man.
Talk That Shit Radio. And make sure y'all subscribe.
Nigga. Yeah.
And so every time you know when we on here talking that shit, you dig what I'm saying.
we gonna run this back. We bring it back
until our next episode of Talk That Shit Tuesdays, I am your host, Mr. Talk That Shit. And I'm out.